and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very special video. As you can see behind me, we have some very special items. These are the items from Toy Day and Turkey Day and just all of the new update items, and these were very generously supplied to me by ACBows77 on Instagram. You can go to their shop and buy these items right now. You can buy any of the items you want. They were so generous to give me a whole set of every colour, and as you can see, that is so many items. So without further ado, we're gonna get into our little island designer and start this video. In this one, I'm really gonna try and use just Turkey Day items with a few regular items sprinkled in. So here I am, just picking up things I definitely know I want in this build, and there's so much to choose from. Oh my gosh, I definitely recommend getting these items early if you want them, because they are just so cute. They're literally the most adorable items ever, and I'm already in love with them. But to start out, I kind of got rid of this little river bit where Nook's is. I've kind of placed this near the back of my island, near an area that I actually did on stream a while ago. And here I am getting a balloon, which is a garbage can. And I'm like, thanks. No DIYs, just a bloody garbage can. Just getting rid of all this water because I really wanted to try and keep my natural rivers, but I found that I was getting like build block, I guess, not knowing where I wanted anything because the water was all in the way. So I thought I'd cover up most of this just so that I can get this really nice build for the Nook's Cranny, because I had no idea where to place it, and this was the only area that I really liked the idea of it being, which is quite far back on my island, which I don't usually do with Nook's Cranny because I like it to be accessible, but right now we're going for aesthetics. And then this is just the area that we made quite a while ago on my Twitch stream, and the link to that is in the description as always if you want to follow me there, because streaming is fun and you should come hang out. So here I am just getting rid of these flowers as well, because I'm going to be tearing down this cliff a bit. Also, midway through this, I totally realised there's a huge spoiler in this video for a future video that I'm in the process of making, which is to do with having a path and making a path. So there's going to be a cut in a second where I'm like, oh my god, it's in the background, you can see it. I'm going to go and get my old path back so no one sees all the spoiler. Just like that, you don't even notice that the path is different now. So here I'm just getting a little mush lamp in because we got to keep mush lamps in. And I actually thought I'd check what was in the Nook's Cranny on this day because I hadn't been in there, even though this is a build for Nook's Cranny. And to start out, I kind of had a bit of like design block, but once I got into the build, I really got into my groove. At first I was going to use my wooden plank version of the path, which you can see me placing here, and then I actually decided to switch that out for the design that I used on my pier in my lake video, just to give it a bit more of a professional look, I guess. I don't know, I just liked the look of the other one a bit better. Here I am still going, being like and then I'm like, nope. And I really like how this wood kind of matches the steps of the Nook's Cranny. And I'm just kind of figuring out shape, because it's obviously a much more straight pathway. Is it a pathway? I don't think it's a pathway, because it's like an entrance to the shop, but you know what I mean. It's much straighter than the path base. I kind of had the idea for this area as soon as I saw all of the Toy Day items, and I was like, oh my gosh, I finally have an idea on how to decorate Nook's Cranny. I'm so happy. Because Nook's Cranny is difficult if you don't have any idea on how to decorate it. And there's just a lot of me like standing around, not sure what to do. I put a little fence down. And then I just go in and make sure all of the gift piles that I use are in more neutral colours to kind of fit in with my island theme, I guess. And I was looking for a DIY for a DIY bench, but I wanted like a big one that was 2 squares, not 1, but I couldn't find one. And then we cut to a bit later because I stopped filming to do something. I can't remember what I did, but there's a cut there, so I did something. Here I'm just putting down some designs, and I did want to keep this workbench like here as part of the build, but that does not end up happening because it doesn't look good. I even tried like changing the colour of the DIY bench and it just wasn't working. But you can see me really trying here. Here I placed the beautiful Turkey Day table in the darker version, which I absolutely love. I love this darker version of it. And I accidentally dropped the wrong chair, so here's the matching chair. A little robot on the table, which was really cute. I just kind of look through my DIY to see if there's anything that fits with this like little area. And I do make the wooden block toy, but that does get replaced later on because I realised that you can put something else on the table. But yeah, I was still a bit in like my mind block of what to do. Not what to do, because I knew what I wanted, it's just figuring out how to place everything. And I just think the gift piles are so pretty, like I love it so much. It's one of my favourite items in this new update. was checking to see if you could customize the toy sleigh, but you can't. Although luckily the red does match the doors of the Nook's Cranny, so that was really lucky for me, because I feel like the red would have really stood out if the doors on the Nook's Cranny weren't red. And I bought some wrapping paper to put on the table, because this is like the Nook's gift wrapping area, kind of like getting ready for Christmas. I don't usually do seasonal areas, but I was just really feeling the Christmas mood. Here goes another gift pile, and oh, they're just so pretty. Like, guys, I love it. I don't know why, I just love it so much. And I was really trying to place it in the right area, and I finally got it. So it's like they're getting ready for Christmas. There's stacks and stacks of gifts that have already been wrapped everywhere. And I just spammed some custom designs down here, because I was going to place the tent, I believe. Yes. And I love the tent too. It's a shame you can't sit in it. And I had a doll's house on me and I didn't know what to do with it for a while. You can kind of see me like trying to place it in different areas. Spoiler, it didn't work. It did not look cute on the floor. And I'm doing more gift piles into my neutral colours. I'm glad there's like 2 different colour variations of neutral colours. I think it's elegant and natural are the 2 ones I used. And I pushed them together to make it look like a huge pile of presents, and that's probably my favourite part of the build, if I'm honest. Just give me all the gifts. Now I just cleared out this little area out front to get ready for a little pathway. And then I figured out that the dollhouse can be placed on the table, and I was like, hallelujah, it can fit. And then just some classic path placement going on. Again, at this point I didn't know where the path was going. While I'm recording this voice audio, I do have a plan of where it's going to, because I've already recorded the next speed build. So keep an eye out for that when I upload it. But yes, I know where it's leading to. And I don't like it being too straight, so I just do this little like jutting out bit, just because I wanted to. There is no reason for it really. And I used country fencing because I wanted to use the barbed wire, but that doesn't look very friendly, if I'm honest, and this is like Christmassy gift wrap area. And I was very lucky to get a mama panda in a balloon, which I actually ended up using. Like, wow, balloons are actually useful for once. Can you believe it? Also, I'm committing a crime here and not putting custom designs under my fences. I know that is really bad, and I still haven't gone back and fixed that. I'm sorry. And here we have the little neutral colour pop-up book, which is really cute because it's a little lion. And then there's Mama Panda going in. Drop the wrapping paper on the table, so you can see that they're getting ready to wrap these toys. And then I kind of thought it would be cute to just kind of spot it around everywhere, so that looks really cute in my eyes at least. And I couldn't leave out the helicopter because I love when it flies up in the air when you interact with it. And I decided to finally embrace the holly bushes a little bit, so yeah, I use a holly bush. Oh my gosh guys, can you believe it? They're like my least favourite of all the bushes for some reason. I don't know why. But for this area I thought I'll use the holly bush. It's Christmassy. And I had to sneak some pumpkins in the background obviously, so here's the pumpkins for this build. A tree over just to look kind of cute. I really like the colour of the trees at the moment. The red leaves are just, ooh, they're the best. And I needed some wood for the sign, so I quickly went into my house to get some wood. Do not look at my house. Just don't look, it's okay. Honestly, it's fine, don't look. My house is like always the last place to be decorated because I just kind of forget about my house because I'm never in there. We have this little signpost. I really need to get the angled signpost DIY. So if anyone has a spare, like, hit me up and I'll pay you in more tickets because I like the angled signpost. It's like a classic. And here I'm just getting rid of the water a bit more just to bring it back. Spoiler alert, I do end up getting rid of this completely off camera. I actually did that today, the day of recording the voiceover, because I just got tired of all the water. But that wasn't filmed because it was actually quite boring. And I think right now I'm going to get a small tree. So I wanted a tree in the area, but I didn't want a huge one like blocking anything. And we got a balloon too, with a toilet in it because it's me. I also think I forgot what I was doing and decided, right, I'm gonna go and get a holly bush and some flowers so it looks like I knew what I was doing. And then I remembered the tree. I was like, oh yeah, that's why I came over here. If you've been to my streams, you know that I am like the most forgetful person on the planet. I just constantly forget what I'm doing and it's really bad. I call it mum brain, but honestly that's just me. My awful brain. And here I end up replacing the wooden block toy with the little dinosaur because I think it's really cute. And I thought the dropped lost item just kind of fit the area, so I included that in too. And here goes in the holly bush. Getting that Christmas feel. The top of this cliff really does need decorating, but I think that's going to be saved for the next speed build I plan on recording. which isn't the next speed build that you're going to see. So this sounds really confusing, but yes, this is Shopping District Part 1. You guys are yet to see Part 2, and then after that we'll be decorating that little area. Just to be hella confusing, I'm sorry guys. I don't even know what I did then, but apparently I dug up the holly bush and took it down again. And there's a little helicopter. And I went into the Nook's Cranny to buy more wrapping paper, even though I actually still had some in my pockets. So I bought a pie popper to wrap up because I was confused. And I just replaced one of the wrapping papers with an actual wrapped pie popper because I thought that looked really cute. And outside I'm just putting down custom designs, just kind of spamming everything. And I extended the path just so that it looks a bit more like it's going somewhere, but as of recording this I had no idea where it was going. I can't wait till we do this little pathway together soon. And here I'm finishing up. And ta-da! This is the finished area. Oh my gosh guys, I'm so happy with it. And it looks so cute. And a big thank you to ACBell77 on Instagram for supplying 90% of the items in this build. Please go check them out if you want these items for super cheap. And here is the little walking out the shop because I thought that looked really cute. And oh, I'm in love. Watch me sit down. Oh, we can sit guys. Can you believe it? So thank you everyone for joining me on this build. I absolutely loved it. I'm feeling so Christmassy and I'm just excited for Christmas now. Like, oh my gosh, it's so adorable. I love it so much. But here I am doing a little thing, and goodbye everyone. I forgot to wave goodbye. I'm so sorry. Bye.